Hey everybody, it's Joseph, and today I'm making a video about turmeric and dogs. So if anybody out there is looking for a natural pain reliever for their dog's pain, if it's in the joint, the hip, or the knees, I strongly recommend turmeric. Has it worked for my dogs? Absolutely. And I've had both of them on them for years. One dog has been on it for 3 years. The other dog has been on it for 7 years. My first dog, I found her 7 years ago. She already had a blown out knee. Took her to the vet. They wanted to operate. It was going to cost about $5,000 for the operation. I did not have that. Someone told me about turmeric, so I tried it, and it just worked wonderfully. And 3 years ago, I made a video about this earlier, about my dog, Lacey. She's a 3.5-year-old beagle. 3 years ago, when I found her, she was hit by a car, and her hip bone had to be cut away from her, her thigh bone had to be cut away from her hip. And plus she has a blown out knee. So I have 2 dogs with blown out knees, one with a bad hip. And with the turmeric, you would not know they have any damage. They can still run, jump, they turn on a dime. They don't favor their leg in any way. They're not constantly licking the knee or licking the hip like some dogs do when they're in pain. So, they're having a great time. They're enjoying their life without pain. And the key thing you want to do is the key ingredient in the turmeric that you have to look for when finding a turmeric is you want to make sure it has 95% standardized curcuminoids. It's an extract. That is the key. The one I give both dogs, and I've given them the same one for the entire time, it has a total of 500 milligrams of turmeric. But 375 of those milligrams is the standardized curcuminoids, it's extract. It has 125 milligrams of regular turmeric root. And it also has a bonus of ginger. And ginger is also a great remedy for inflammation. And that's the key. You want to reduce the inflammation in your dog. Once the inflammation is reduced, they won't be in so much pain. They'll start using the leg, and they'll be able to build scar tissue. And that's the great thing. You want a combination of reducing the inflammation and letting them build scar tissue. And then they'll be running around again. They'll be jumping on the bed, jumping on the couch. They'll be like a brand new dog. And the one I get, it's in a capsule that you can open up. I sprinkle it in their food just once a day. That's all you need. Now, if you're taking it for yourself, you'll probably need 2 of them if you're trying to reduce your own pain. But for dogs, I just give them 1. Now, as far as cats go, I don't know. I've never treated a cat with it. And as far as spines go, I'm not sure. I used to have a boxer that had a bad spine 20 years ago, but I did know about turmeric. For him, we had to build him a custom wheelchair. I did have a black chow also about the same time with a bad knee. Once again, I didn't know about the turmeric, so we had him on Rumadil. Rumadil eased the pain somewhat, but he never ran, he never jumped again. Also, Rumadil can have some side effects with the liver, so you want to be aware of that. So anybody out there who tries the turmeric, the one I use, I will put a link in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, do your own research, find what turmeric works for you. If one doesn't work, move on to the next one, because sooner or later it will work. But you've got to be patient, because it does take several months for it to kick in, reduce that inflammation, let them build the scar tissue. And like I said, they'll be a brand new dog. If you have any success with this, come back, a few months from now, and please leave a comment and let others know what worked for you. If your dog is now, running and jumping like they used to when they were young, please let us know. Help everybody else. Okay, that's all I have for today, everybody. You take care. I'll see you next time. So, see you later.